All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim, to the elect that are scattered, across the four corners of this earth, pushing the shooting faith and sincerity. I'm the brother Shamar Olive from the GMS Houston camp. And this lesson is going to be entitled, for you that boast in the law. All right. Now, this is, one of many chapters. You can go to many precepts. There's other many precepts you can go to prove that, that the law cannot be kept in its entirety, right? But still, you have people who still boast in the law as if that's how they get their righteousness. And that is not true. And those people just don't really understand the importance of Yahweh Shai. They don't really understand nothing. All right. Because we have received grace. Right. Yahweh Shai came and he died, for our sins because we couldn't keep it. We couldn't get it right under that first covenant. But you still have people that want to hold on to that. They want to try to hold on to that image, of righteousness through the old covenant. Okay. Which it is impossible to do, especially in our captivity, right? And not only our physical, captivity, under, Esau Edom, but also our captivity in his flesh. The scriptures speak about the chains of darkness, all right, and how the Lord made us subject unto vanity, right? But look, I'm just going to read this chapter real quick, or a couple of verses out this chapter, all right, and a couple more precepts to prove the point, that's going to be the lesson. But yeah, this is Deuteronomy 13. I'll just start at the top, right? It says, there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder. It says, and the sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. So this is basically an individual, right? Like the scripture is saying, a certain prophet, and he have a dream. And he tells people about a vision, a dream or a vision that he had, and it happens. But then he used that energy from that, right? All of the praise that people gonna be, because they gonna look at him a particular way, right? Oh, this man, he's a powerful being, so wise, that, Lord is definitely dealing with him, okay? But it says that, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. So he's going to take that, right, and use the hype from that to lead them unto idols, basically. It says, thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or the dreamer of dreams. For Yahweh your God proveth you to know whether ye love Yahweh your power with all your heart and with all your soul. So the Most High basically testing Israel, right? By doing this, by letting this person have a dream, and then it happens, and see what you're gonna do. You gonna follow him or what? All right. It said, you shall walk after Yahweh your God, and fear him, and keep his commandments, and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him, and cleave unto him. And that prophet or that dreamer or dream shall be put to death, because he has spoken to turn you away from Yahweh your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to thrust you out of the way which Yahweh thy power commanded thee to walk in, so that thou put evil away from the midst of thee. Right? And the point is a little bit more down, but even this, because a false prophet doesn't necessarily have to say, oh, let's go, teach, or let's go follow, another God. Right? It could be someone that is teaching the truth incorrectly. The scriptures speak about, teaching another Yahweh Shai. Right? You basically not sticking to the doctrine, right, that Yahweh Shai left, or the truth. Okay, you are causing them to follow another God, all right, because you are preaching another message that is not of the scriptures, right, that is not of the spirit of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So what spirit do you have on you? You have a demonic spirit on you, okay? Also you got these pastors that are set up in these churches, right? They teaching, of another God, right, of another Messiah as well. All right, so it's just happening around us, right? So if you want to keep the law perfectly, these people of our people, right, that are doing these things, the scriptures say what's supposed to happen to them. It says, and that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death. This is a part of the law. All right, so it's like, hey, you got to keep that. All right, if you say you under that old covenant, or you say you can get your righteousness through the covenant, through the laws, then hey, look, this is one of them that you got to keep. When the Jehovah's Witnesses come knocking at your door, right, and trying to tell you about, their beliefs, this and that, hey, you already know what's supposed to happen. All right, so hey, don't shy away from it. According to the people, right, that boast in the law and that boast in their so-called righteousness from the law, hey, then you gotta stick to it then. Okay? It says, so this is really the point right here. It says, if thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or even thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou of thy fathers, namely of the gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. So it said your daughter. It said it could be your brother, your son, right, the wife, or even your friend, all right? Try to get you to basically serve another god. It said, thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him. So whoever it may be, right? It say don't listen to him. Okay? Right? It said don't listen to him. Don't pity them. Try to have some type of mercy on them or spare them, or say conceal them. You try to hide them and protect them. Right? Whoever it may be of that list that he named, right? But thou shalt surely kill him, thy hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people. And thou shalt stone him with stones that he died, because he has sought to thrust thee away from Yahweh thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. It says, and all Israel shall hear and fear, and shall do no more any such wickedness as this among you. Right? So it even went further to say, hey, of your own family, right, and friends, if it happens among them, you got to do the same thing. Right? Any one of your family members come talking about whatever religion they in, they doing this, or they a Muslim, or you should try to join it too, trying to get you to understand it, right? Trying to get you to be a Christian, and whatever religion it is, you know what's supposed to happen then. According to the law, right, these people are supposed to be put out of their misery. All right, so this is something that you got to keep. And it says your son or your daughter or your wife. So think about that. Who doing that? Ain't nobody going to do that. Okay? And if you do that today, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be thrown in jail. So this is why it's impossible to keep the law to its entirety, to 100%. Right? But you still got people being deceivers, saying that you got to keep the whole law. That's how we're going to be righteous, this and that. All right, but nobody keeping this. Okay, nobody keeping this. Even in the law, it speaks about the priest, right? They have a daughter that's a whore, right? What? She got to be burned. Who doing that? Right? Who is doing that? Nobody is doing these things. So it's like, man, come on, man. People just got to be real. This is James 2:10. It says, for whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend at one point, he is guilty of all. So not keeping one law, you guilty of all. So it don't matter how many laws you think you keeping. The laws that you don't keep voids all of that. It don't matter. You can keep it's 600. It says 613 laws. You can keep 612 of them, but that one that you don't keep, you out of there. Already, you out of there. You ain't getting no righteousness from the law. The righteousness is gonna be by faith in Yahweh, right? Now we still say you gotta have works, right? But you trusting in that and saying this is how you're gonna be saved, this is how you're gonna be made righteous, right? It's going to your head. It's not. Hey, that's the wrong way to be, all right? Because when you really want to get into the law, right? You ain't doing it. You ain't doing it. Because if you kept the law 100%, bruh, you will be in jail for life. Knowing Esau, you will be in jail for life. Deuteronomy 6:23. And he brought us out from thence that he might bring us in to give us the land which he swore unto our fathers. And Yahweh commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear Yahweh our God, for our good always, that he might preserve us alive as it is this day. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before Yahweh our God as he had commanded us. So it's simple, bro. You got to keep all of these things, and that's how you gonna get your righteousness, right? But bro, it's too late for all of that though, right? Even if you could achieve that, right? Most you can't, but Yahweh already came, and he already brought in a new way, all right? So that old way, Paul, he spoke of all of that, bro. That's that old way. Hey, that's the old. Yahweh is ushering in the new covenant, and he already shed blood for that. All right, he already shed blood. Right? There's no rewinding time and getting that blood back. The price has already been paid. The new covenant is going to come. All right, we're going to have the laws put within us. We're all going to be priests. Right? It's not going to be sacrifices for sin and all these things, right? That these people glory in. Okay, that old priesthood. Right now, it's going to be a new priesthood after the order of Melchizedek. Okay? But people still clinging on to that old way. All right? Which is death. All right? Which it was death because of us, because we couldn't keep it, because of our genetic makeup, because of our DNA, because it's embedded in us to go off. All right? But yeah, man, that's a lesson. Hope this will edify. With that, I'm saying, Shalom.